What's going on, guys? The time now is
FITOCLOCK! Welcome to another episode of Q&A. So today, after doing our CrossFit, we have some questions for Richmond. How long have you been doing CrossFit already?
I have been doing CrossFit for 8 years.
Wow, 8 years. That's
8 years.
a really long time, man.
Why CrossFit?
Actually, my story is that I used to be a long distance runner. So I was running for armed forces back then, and I purely only do like your half marathons and full marathons, right? So after running for like so many years, then I was like, man, it's like that's the only thing I'm good at, running.
Okay.
Like like I don't have strength, typically because I was a long distance runner, to be honest. So one day I was on Facebook. Then I was like, scrolling down. Then I saw this video of a CrossFit, or rather a CrossFit video, and I was like, wow, shit, man! Like these people are like doing things that like. Yeah, crazy. Like they but they look good at doing it,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, one day I'm going to try lor. So I went for my first CrossFit introduction way back then.
Okay.
And I never looked back ever since.
Okay, I'll ask you this question. Actually, what is CrossFit?
Okay.
Everybody asks me this. Actually, what's CrossFit?
Yeah, there's a lot of like misconception about CrossFit actually.
Yeah, so what is CrossFit?
Okay, so CrossFit is a strength and conditioning program. Okay, so which means it's a program that you follow. Okay, you don't just like randomly do things, right? Okay, in the whole definition of CrossFit, this is the exact definition. So CrossFit is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity. Wow. Okay, don't worry. Let me just chop this up for you. Okay. Okay. First of all, right, CrossFit is constantly varied, meaning that all our workouts in CrossFit is always different. The reason why we do it differently is because we want to practice all forms of physical fitness, right? You like compare me back in the days when I was just running. So I was only running right? But right now CrossFit constantly varied, allows me to try everything from Olympic weightlifting to gymnastics to metabolic conditioning to strongman, you name it, right? So that's constantly varied. Now, functional movements. All our movements that we prescribe to our CrossFit athletes are functional movements. Today you all did D-ball, right? It's a functional movement, right? It's like you picking up an object and it's like picking up a heavy object and put it on a cupboard on top of a shelf. Imagine that. Okay, your burpee box jump is a functional movement. It's just like you getting up and get over a step. This is a functional movement, right? Okay. And then of course your bike, you're cycling, right? So the last part is performed at high intensity. So we take all the movements, but we perform at a high intensity level.
Really, and very high.
The reason is because it is to yield results.
Sure.
Because guys, to be honest with you, right, hey man, if you don't put in the work, you're not gonna get any result.
Yeah. From what I know, right, like there was a period of time whereby CrossFit actually had a bad name to it, actually. So a lot of people were like, it was a hype. So a lot of like people are trying to get into the trend and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, they say it's just a passing trend.
No. So okay, my question is like, how do you actually how does CrossFit Mobilus actually differentiate yourself away from this bad name?
Okay. First of all, I need to explain first.
Right.
So about this bad name thing, a lot of people view CrossFit. The few words they use is like, oh, we are hardcore, we are extreme, or we are just mindless about exercising. Actually,
about the form actually.
About the form. I agree to a certain extent. Is because it really comes down to the CrossFit athlete.
Sure.
Now, if you are in a CrossFit box, well, in my opinion, CrossFit Mobilus, our job as the coach is to make you do the D-ball and the burpee box jump, but we will be there coaching you. I was coaching you the whole time today.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, Ken? And we will prescribe the pace for you.
Right.
Now, my point here about having bad name is this. First of all, right, sorry to say this, but usually those people who haven't tried CrossFit are the ones saying CrossFit are not good.
That's true. That's the
thing.
I agree.
But if you try CrossFit, you realize that it's not like this, right? To be fair to the sport, But anyway, on the high side, so why is CrossFit Mobilus different from the rest? Okay, actually, right, Mobilus is not the only, we don't just do CrossFit. We do ecosystem of physical fitness. So in Mobilus, we do CrossFit, we have our strength program, we have our barbell weightlifting program, we have our rowing program, and we have our in-house yoga, right? Wow. We also have our short 30 minutes burn class. So you start to realize that actually we offer a lot of type of classes.
It's like a fitness school.
Well, it is. It's like a different department. Your mathematics, your science. To build a complete student, right? You cannot just do English, right? Yeah. So
but the main one is still CrossFit.
Yes. So what we do is that we use all the small little subjects to improve your CrossFit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
So for example, if you come and do my strength class, then of course you'll be stronger.
Sure.
So when you you have this new
Apply
amount
that
of strength
to the-
applied to CrossFit.
Ah.
Then if you come and do my rowing class, which is quite similar to the bike, you
Yeah.
get better in rowing and conditioning, you apply it back to your bike.
Maybe I
Right.
need that. Definitely I need that.
Yeah, so to actually add on to that, right? For every so-called activity, be it bodybuilding, CrossFit, strongman, whatever, there's always some guys doing it wrongly. So those are the people that actually like give a bad name. So after like really, I was like once thinking that CrossFit is like probably like, you know, some monkey show in a sense. People are like doing all the keeping props and stuff like that, right? But after doing it myself today, right, with Richmond like coaching me along the way, it's really like in proper form and stuff like that. It really depends on individual. If the guy doesn't want to do it in proper form, yeah, that's shit lah. But if you can do it properly, it's actually okay. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I agree with Jason. Yeah, really. Yeah.
Other than CrossFit, right, what would you do?
Oh, man.
Ah,
Okay, that means besides CrossFit, what would
Yeah.
I like to do?
Yeah.
Truthfully speaking, I would love to. Man, I tell you what, I want to go bodybuilding, man. I look like this guy right here, both of them, to be honest with you. Hey, I mean, come on, man. It's like taking off the shirt, looking this physique. Okay, my point here is that I actually would like to try bodybuilding, like specific bodybuilding.
Ah,
Okay,
I
the
see, I
reason
see.
why I believe in it is because these people are known for their discipline. Okay, so like I hope to learn what is it like to do
Right.
proper
Do the
meal
6
prep.
month diet.
Yeah,
Ah.
the meal prep, and I also want to learn how is it necessary to isolate your muscles
Right, right,
and your hypertrophy and stuff like that.
Sure.
And end of the day, of course, you know, in my opinion, I look better, right? But actually, right, I'm a kind of guy that I'm into trying anything
Yeah.
that requires discipline
Right. That's
because it's gonna teach me more than he has never taught me before.
Sure.
Hell, even pole dancing is discipline, you know, right?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pole dancing, yes.
Question first, why does a CrossFit gym call a CrossFit box?
Ah, good question. Okay, very simple. Okay, actually, before I answer yours,
Okay,
again,
yeah.
answer yours, okay? A CrossFit box is because, right, olden days lah, okay, most CrossFit gyms prefer to have a square space. It's because of we need the space to work out, you know?
see, I
Am
see.
I right? So therefore, it's called a box. Like those
Ah.
old days of CrossFit
see.
started in the US, right? They like to start in garage gym one. So a
Oh,
garage
very
is
ghetto
square-ish,
like that.
rectangle,
I see.
and that's why we call it a box.
Okay. Yeah.
But right now, of course, there's different versions.
Just like Mobilus is like 6 boxes.
No lah, we
More than a box, man.
yeah, I would say that we are some sort of we got cool architecture, you know.
Got to check that out. It's a very nice place. All right. Yeah. So for my question, the unspoken rules and ethics or whatever.
Okay.
What chalk you use?
Okay. I tell you this, okay? If you look across there, you can see our mock etiquettes, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
okay,
there
Ken?
is,
Okay, so I will. Okay, I'll tell you one very important one.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken? Now, as a CrossFitter, number one thing, no go, is this. You do not cheat your reps. That means you can stop working out because you're
Yeah.
tired. We respect that. But
Yeah.
you don't like, hey, actually I do 5 minutes no, but actually it took you 10
okay,
minutes.
okay.
Or we're supposed to do
Ethical.
100 reps and you do 80 only. That is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
that is not cool. And
That's
you
not cool, man.
declare it at 100 reps. That's outright
yeah.
cheating.
Not
I
cool.
think that's not just in CrossFit,
True,
lah, right?
yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, no,
I
but
mean,
for bodybuilding you cannot cheat because your body shows.
No,
the
what you
result.
can tell. I said,
No,
no,
but
actually
body
I
shows the
bench
result.
405, but you bench
Yeah.
only like that only.
No, but the body tells so if
But
you
a lot of
say
people
you
like that. I
no,
tell
yeah,
you,
some
then-
like to say number lah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
yeah.
like, wow, I
Sure,
I
sure,
deadlift 200, where
Like,
got,
look at
you
the
know?
body like stick man, right?
But- I
you
know,
right? So for example, like bodybuilding, right? It's actually a very individual activity. So actually for CrossFit, I want to ask, right? Is it more like an individual kind of thing, or is it like a more like a community kind of like a workout?
Okay, it is definitely a community-based fitness. It's a group class format. Okay, actually today it's just both of you lah, but it's still considered a mini group, right? Right? Okay, so a typical CrossFit group class in Mobilus is about 18 people together, right? Yes, correct. So on weekend we can go up to 24. That's where we
Wow.
do team workout. So imagine like you group up in a team of 3 and we do a CrossFit workout.
okay.
And the main reason why CrossFit is more group-based is because the idea of working out with people,
Yeah.
right? It's very healthy.
More encouraging.
Yes,
also.
it is
Yeah.
very healthy in my opinion for the
Right.
mind, the engagement, and most important is like, you know, you have someone to cheer for and then
Yeah,
someone will
that's
cheer for
true.
you. And CrossFit has this very, very famous slogan, okay? The last one usually gets the loudest cheer.
Ooh.
That is our slogan.
Right,
You know, so
nice.
definitely group class format. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you can have your individual CrossFit PT sessions.
You won't
but
see one person down there alone doing himself or whatever.
have. Of course, those are your like those people who have to finish your own individual programming.
okay,
But
okay.
if it's just like, hey man, you know, like
Just
normal
do together.
CrossFitters, just book the 8 p.m. class and let's go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so for example, like for the CrossFit Games, it's also like team game or something like that, right?
Yes,
team
there is.
category.
There's 2 formats. So you have your individual format. That means you go there and say you want to be the fittest man on
Yeah.
earth.
Or there's a
CrossFit
team
Games.
one as well.
Or you be the fittest team on earth. You gather 2 guys, 2 girls, combine power,
I see.
and let's go. Morphin.
Right.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. yeah.
Okay.
In Singapore, are there anybody representing Singapore for this CrossFit Games?
Yes. So actually, this is a big news for us. I just want to sincerely tell if you're Singaporean viewers or regional viewers. Okay, so for Mobilus, right, we represent our Singapore. And finally, after years of doing CrossFit, we finally make it to the CrossFit Games.
Yeah, man.
So this year,
this
right?
gym?
Yes. So this year, so how to go to the CrossFit Games is that first of all, there's this thing called the CrossFit Open. It's a worldwide competition format. So in order to qualify for the CrossFit Games, you have to be a national champion. That means in Singapore, you have to be number 1.
Wow.
So individual male and individual female both come from Mobilus.
That's
yes.
sick, man.
So we
Like,
won.
first
Simply
in-
put,
first in
Mobilus
history.
is the best CrossFit gym lah.
wait, you know,
Because
you say one, I don't say.
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
but you say the
That's
best.
like, but that's actually the first in history, right? Actually. To be
Yes.
honest.
Okay, it's the first time in
Yeah.
history Singaporeans
Yeah.
made it to the CrossFit
That's
Games.
actually really a big thing, man.
Thanks, man. You know,
Yeah.
but I just want to say, like, to be honest with you, it's not. We're not looking at like, oh, you know, like Mobilus. Is the fact
Right.
that we want to tell all Singaporeans,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are Singapore boys,
yeah.
you know, is that hey, we are Singapore lang, how go
Yeah,
like
that's
CrossFit
true.
Game one, you know.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah,
can
yeah.
make it.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna go down there, we're gonna give them hell, and then I'll bring our flag along too, you know.
We
Nice.
are hoping
Yeah.
the first Singaporeans to join Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, first guy up on stage, and I'll be there for sure. Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching our Q&A. Thank you, Richmond, for having us as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And check out our other Q&A questions, videos here as well. And then see you guys next time.